Welcome back to the channel. Today it's the 2026 X5 xDrive50e, the G05 chassis, finished in the very lovely Tanzanite Blue. So we're starting our wave of 2026 X5s to arrive, and this is the plug-in hybrid variant. It's pretty well equipped. So you can tell right away it's not M Sport package by the bumper. So headlights, so daytime lights, basically half of an X there. Dual headlight design, obviously no shadow line lights here because it's not M Sport. You can tell it has at least the premium package because we have a corner light there in the corner. So a traditional, I guess like set aluminum grille here. See parking assistance camera in between the grills there. Down below, again, that sensor is there no matter what, although it's not a sensor if you don't get anything from the factory. This one does have the Driving Assistance Pro, which means you get highway assistant on the X5. Moving over the side, we have the upgraded wheels. These are 21-inch wheel style 744s. They look pretty decent. Got our charging door flap here. So battery size, so I think the original literature says 25.7 kilowatt hours of net capacity or usable capacity, which translates to roughly 39 miles of electric range. Of course, you can do better than that or worse than that depending on how you drive. And moving out back, our tail lights, sort of like an evolution of the LCI G01 chassis, so Halo Energy Sword. And 26 still has the roundel outlined in blue, although that's been removed from some vehicles. X5 and xDrive50e badging in chrome. Down below are dual exhaust. And here's your rear 3/4 view with most of the X5 out of direct sunlight. So very dark blue on this side, almost like a black or navy blue. But because of that flaking, it's got tons of hues in it, depending on the lighting conditions. Make our way inside, go over pricing and options on this model year 26 X550e. So opening up, we have the Cognac Sensafin. So I think it's the go-to color combination for Tanzanite Blue. Door card, upper portion feels like Sensafin. You got cognac color here, and down below, hard-ish plastic. You notice no galvanic controls. All right, moving to the seat, standard seat on the X5. Got some quilting effects, perforations, really good bolstering. And then down below, it's got the optional multi-function seats. So that means you have side bolster adjustment, lumbar support, a powered crumb catcher, and adjustments here for the upper backrest. Then we have BMW badging here on the door sill. So in front of me, your standard steering wheel on the X5. Got controls over here on the left-hand side for cruise control and assisted driving. You do have shift paddles as well. In front of me, iDrive 8.5 live cockpit. Then head-up display. More of the curved display here, and dashboard feels like Sensafin. Then you got your newfangled vent controls, plus X5 badging here that lights up. And the trim here's the brown poplar matte wood trim. Then you got your start-stop button, drive selector nub, and iDrive controller. And then, of course, the air suspension controls there. Standard on the X550e. Available as an option on the xDrive40i. All right, starting price, the 2026 X550e is $73,800. Tanzanite Blue is a premium paint, and that's going to cost you another $1,950. Sensafin included. Driving Assistance Pro for $2,500. Parking Assistance Package for $900. Premium package for another $1,500. Does have the gesture control removed for model year 26. Climate Comfort Package for another $2,000. That gets you front and rear heated seats, front ventilated seats, the heated front seats, armrested steering wheel, and the 4-zone climate control. There's 21-inch wheels, add another $900. Everything else you see here is All right, and then everything else you see here is included in the price of the X5. And we've got the luxury mats, all of their floor mats, floating hubcaps, all told. MSRP, this particular example, $85,275. Of course, you can go much higher in price, provided you go with the exec package as well as the M Sport package. All right, so move the back. Again, there's no comfort access on the rear doors because ultra wideband technology is available and standard on this vehicle. More of that cognac Sensafin interior. Get that moonroof shade open for the Sky Lounge and panoramic moonroof. All right, hop in the back seat. All right, here's a view of the cockpit from the back seat. Our moonroof shade open. So if you get the exec package, you get. So if you opt for the executive package, you get the executive Sky Lounge, which means there's LED lights in here. This one does not have it, obviously. Then out back, you have vents and dual climate control zone, and USB-C charging ports way at the bottom. You also have USB-C charging ports in the back of each of the front seats, the travel and comfort system. Near legroom, pretty good. The same can be said about headroom back of the X5. No complaints. All right, move to the back. Use our kick to open. And here is your cargo area. You have a cargo cover standard on the vehicle. You can also fold down the rear seats. Pull in those things there for even more room. And then, I can get this, let me put the clamshell, lower portion of the clamshell down. But grab the handle. So, you have a little bit of extra storage, and then your standard flexible fast charger 2.0, now with a NEMA 1450 adapter as well as the household outlet. So kudos to BMW for finally including it on the PHEVs. All right, we're gonna make our way to the front and then pop the hood. So taking more of the Tanzanite Blue in sunlight. So underneath the hood here is the BX-B1 power plant that combines the B58 inline-6 3-liter turbo engine with an electric motor. That gets you 483 horsepower and 516 torques combined. So plenty of power. And I think this, and of course, in my opinion, I think this is the X5 to get if you're getting an X5. I mean, got electric range, electric power, plenty of comfort, standard air suspension. But that's it for a quick look at our 2026 X550e, and we'll see you at the next video.